Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Abhirami and I am here to discuss with you about cephalic vein. So I'll be talking about the introduction, origin, course and termination of cephalic vein. So first let's move on with the introduction. The cephalic vein is the preaxial vein of the upper limb. Why is it called the preaxial vein? Because the cephalic vein supplies the first digit of the upper limb. That's why it's called the preaxial vein. And also the cephalic vein is similar to the great saphenous vein of the lower limb. Now let's go to the origin of the cephalic vein. The cephalic vein originates from the lateral end of the dorsal venous arch. So as you can see in this picture, this is the dorsal venous arch and the cephalic vein originates from the lateral end of the dorsal venous arch. And then the cephalic vein passes through the anatomical snuff box. So what is the anatomical snuff box? Anatomical snuff box is a triangular depression that is seen on the posterolateral aspect of the wrist. As you can see in the image there, anatomical snuff box has three contents passing through it, that is the superficial branch of the radial nerve, radial artery and cephalic vein. And also the anatomical snuff box can only be appreciated when the thumb is extended. So the cephalic vein starts at the lateral end of the dorsal venous arch and then it passes through the anatomical snuff box and then it winds around the lateral border of the distal part of the forearm. So as you can see in the picture here, it winds around the lateral border of the distal part of the forearm and then it travels upward along the front of the forearm above the elbow and then it travels along the lateral border of the biceps brachii muscle. And then as you already know, the pectoralis major muscle is inserted onto the humerus. So at the lower border of the insertion of the pectoralis major, the cephalic vein will pierce the deep fascia. So as you can see in this picture here, this is the insertion of the pectoralis major and this is the lower border. So at this point the cephalic vein will pierce the deep fascia and then the cephalic vein passes through the deltopectoral groove. As you can see in this image here, this is the deltoid muscle and this is pectoralis major. So the cephalic vein passes through the deltopectoral groove and it reaches the infraclavicular fossa. Infraclavicular fossa is a triangular depression beneath the clavicle. So it reaches the infraclavicular fossa and it pierces the clavipectoral fascia to drain into the axillary vein. So that's how it terminates. It drains into the axillary vein. So you might have been wondering, what is the clavipectoral fascia? The clavipectoral fascia is the fascia beneath the clavicular part of the pectoralis major muscle. So finally the cephalic vein will drain into the axillary vein. The cephalic vein is accompanied by the lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm and superficial branch of the radial nerve throughout its path. Sometimes an accessory cephalic vein may also be present, which will drain into the cephalic vein. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe and comment on it. Thank you.